Now, while all of this was going on, in the morning of Friday, November 13th, on France Info Radio, Paris EMTs were prepared in this area, and they're saying, as luck would have it, because they were involved in an exercise to train for multi-site attacks on the morning of Friday. Now, we normally see drills and exercises going on right before a false flag event. And this fits into the puzzle. October 29th, CIA Director Brennan met with a few people. Chief John Sawyers from UK MI6, French Directorate for External Security, Bernard Bajoulet, I don't know if I pronounce his name right, and former Israeli National Security Advisor Yaakov Amadror. This was done before this attack. This whole thing was planned because you have to ask yourself an important question. Why France? Why would they go to France? Think about this. Russia is in Syria. Russia has been bombing the Islamic State. If you believe the official story, they're a bunch of terrorists, right? They've been pushing them back. They've pushed them out of Aleppo, Deir el-Zor, and they keep pushing them east. The Free Syrian Army is deserting, breaking apart, and they're losing ground, and the Syrian army is making a huge amount of ground in Syria, taking over all those areas that were occupied by the Islamic State. The United States and the coalition forces have pretty much been sitting on the sidelines. But the Islamic State decided to go after France. Does this make any sense whatsoever when Russia has been forcing them out of Syria? No, it doesn't make any sense. The only reason they did this is to create an event to scare Europe and the United States into going into Syria, because this is all they had left. They're not just going to go into Syria, they're going to be going into the rest of the Middle East. They've already started in Libya. Now remember, by doing this, and as they keep saying it's an act of war, and they've done this in France, France is part of NATO. One of the agendas is to bring the NATO troops into the Middle East and into Syria to take control once again and to remove Assad. Now, if all this doesn't work, if they can't get the people to go along with this, we will see other events to push this war even harder. I know there's tweets going around that London is next, Washington is next. The next time around, it is going to be much, much worse. So we're going to have to see how this plays out, how much traction the United States, Europe gets from this false flag event. Listen, everyone, thanks a lot for listening. Be well, be safe, and especially be prepared. Thanks a lot.